humans, especially you magic bears and card devils of all kinds. It is me, Lily the Pug. I get to finally go to the park again today, and I'm very, very excited about that. But Daddy said he had to shoot a video first. It's a video he's been dying to shoot for a while. So he gave me my bacon and some of his bagel, so that I have some breakfast if I get hungry while I wait. And he said it's too early anyways. It's only 6:20. And our friends usually don't get there till 7-ish. At least that's when they used to get there. Lately they've been getting there a lot later. So Daddy said that he could make a quick video, and then we could drive over, and then we'll do our stuff. Daddy said also he's going to try and film some stuff at the park, so that we have some cool videos for you guys for later in the week of me, because I'm awesome. He does have a video or two in his backlog that he just hasn't gotten around to putting out yet, so he's got to do those too. So there's lots of me content coming. So people who like me, keep liking me. And the people who like the cards also learn to like me, because I'm awesome. Okay? Okay then. Daddy, I think I did a good intro. Now, you do the thing, and let me do my thing. Okay? Thank you. Ah, good boy. So, I'm going to film 2 videos today. This one is going to be the shorter one, and I'm going to film it now before we go to the park. And then I'm going to film another one after the park trip. That's going to be a little bit longer, mainly because I don't want to burn all my gas. I don't really think it's a wise idea with this older car to, it's not like super old, but it's still like been well used. So I worry about the battery all the time. So I want to make sure that the car is running when I run the light. So today's video, is this upside down or is this right side up? It's right side up. Okay, we're good. Today's video is going to be something special. It's something I've been waiting to do for about a week now, and unfortunately just couldn't get any recording time at home. And that is I want to make sure that I put this up in a way that you guys can't see my address or the other person's. Mail Day video! Woo! So, I've been waiting to do this video for a while now. It actually arrived, I think, last Thursday. And my dad just won't leave the house for me long enough to do a proper recording at home. And I really wanted Kaiba to be included in the video to some extent. Mainly because he's awesome, and because I know the person that I'm going to be giving a massive shout out to today is also going to enjoy seeing Kaiba in the video. So, today's video shout out is going, whoa, my hands are huge. Okay, I'm gonna shrink the size. I always forget that I should put it on half size in the car. And I'm gonna turn off the freaking fan because that's massively loud. It's probably making me scream. So, in today's video, I want to give a massive shout out to MatCave Gaming. MatCave Gaming is an amazing channel. He does a lot of retro gaming, which is cool, but he does also do some newer games. I know he's going to be doing something with RE9 when it comes out, like most people are that play any Resident Evil online. Like, everybody's going to be running that game as soon as it comes out in a week or two. And I'm super hyped to watch everybody play it, to be perfectly honest, but I have no interest in actually picking up a new system myself, so I won't be playing it. But I'm really happy for all you guys and your hype. And speaking of gaming and MatCave Gaming, you're going to see a picture coming up over here where you're going to see what we're going to be opening today, which is pretty awesome. MatCave went out and got the newer Final Fantasy game that recently came out, and I guess they did a partnership. Well, I know like they did a partnership in terms of like the cards with Magic the Gathering, but I didn't realize that they actually had a partnership where they were throwing in packs with the video games. So if you bought a copy of this version of Final Fantasy over here, you got a pack of Final Fantasy Magic cards. And MatCave was like, what the heck do I do with these, Gertie? And I was like, well, I mean, there's lots of things you could do. You could send them to me, ha ha ha. And I said that more as a joke than I meant it in like a sincere thing. And what I actually had advised him to do was either keep the pack sealed and hope that it increases in value as a sealed pack, and eventually maybe he might be able to sell it for like $50, $100, because that set was really popular. So I mean, I'm expecting that those packs will mature in value significantly. Or he could have opened the pack and hoped like heck there was something in there that was worth selling. There's lots of good cards still in that set that definitely are worth some decent cash, especially the Sephiroth. Everybody's still looking for the Sephiroth. I'm still looking for the Sephiroth if I could pull it. But and that's what we're going to be opening today. Actually, that's what's in this envelope. Is this envelope contains a pack of Final Fantasy cards from MatCave, and we are going to open it and see what's in there, because Matt was really generous, and all he asked, well, actually he didn't ask me for anything, I don't think, but I said to him, like, since you're sending it to me, I'm going to open this on my video, and I am going to pull this out, and I am going to enjoy this with all of you guys on the channel. And he sent it in a nice green bag. I don't know if he remembers that green is my favorite color, but this is really cool. It's like a nice little bonus. Ooh, it's all... Nope, it's not sealed. Okay, I was gonna say, is it sealed? But it's not. There we go. And inside we have this is the only play booster of Final Fantasy that I have opened and intend to open on this channel. I never bought any of the Final Fantasy cards. I have been pulling a few here or there from Dollarama Draws of Destiny, but I had no intention whatsoever of actually doing a Final Fantasy series on the channel because the packs were just way too expensive when they came out. And so I couldn't afford to do new set versus old set with this series, unfortunately. And Final Fantasy wasn't something I was super hyped about anyways, other than MatCave, before I opened this, actually did an amazing playthrough of Final Fantasy VII, I believe it was. And honestly, that got me so into the lore that was the reason why I bought the Cloud Commander deck, which was the only Final Fantasy product that I actually bought for myself. And you'll see the Final Fantasy, I'll have a link to that Commander deck opening in this video as well somewhere. I don't know how to do the tile card thing yet for a link in the channel to a video, but I will put a link to it in the description if you guys want to go check out the Cloud Commander opening. You're not eating your breakfast? You okay? I know. I make this video short and then we get going. You're very excited. It's been a long time since you got to go to the park, I know. Poor baby. So, yeah, we are going to open this pack and we are going to thoroughly enjoy this one-time opening of Magic the Gathering on my channel. Ooh, it does have the French in here on the other side. I wasn't sure if it was going to have the French or not, but it does. I'm impressed. Not as much French as there is usually in my in the packs that I buy here, but still pretty decent. And this is a Japan pack, so we are going to have to do the pack trick, if I remember correctly, for this, which will be interesting because we could spoil the Sephiroth if we actually have it by doing the pack trick. I will open just to confirm if there's a token at the front. We're definitely doing the pack trick. Quick shot of Kaiba before we open this. Kaiba! What's going on, baby? You want to give kiss? No? No kiss for daddy? Daddy, just get on with it. Yes, baby. Oh, now it's going to be weird and wonky. Okay. So, yeah. Without further ado, let's crack the pack and see what we got. I will thank you very much again, MatCave, for giving me the chance to do this, and for giving me a chance to hype up your channel, and for just being an awesome friend. He is one of the few channels that I've actually subscribed to. Check for the pack trick. Yes, I was right. Ooh, we got a hero token. I've never actually pulled a hero token yet. Well, obviously, since I didn't pull any Final Fantasy, I wouldn't have a hero token, but I'm just saying. I think this is the last set that might have an art card, too. I can't remember, though. Okay, looks like we might actually have a... I'm going to try and not spoil it for myself, either, because we might actually have something big there. So I'm just going to pull that slightly off screen and go back over here. Ooh, we definitely have something big there, because we actually, I just did the pack trick and it wasn't nearly enough cards. And we got Sasha's, I'm going to go with Sasha's Chocobo. And that's actually one of the really good ones for this set too. Green, 0/1. So 1 green for the cost, 0/1. And whenever your land comes into play, this thing gets a +1/+1 counter. So in a landfall deck, this is going to be huge. And I'm actually working on a landfall deck right now, so that is actually awesome. The only downside is this bird doesn't seem to fly, which I'm guessing chocobos just don't fly in the game. I don't remember them flying in the one that I've seen people play so far. I've also watched Cosmos play, I think it was Final Fantasy like 9 or 10, and I don't think it had the chocobos flew in that either. So maybe they just don't fly. Maybe they're like ostriches or something. The chick has no name, as voicing the true identity of the animal might trigger ripples of destiny across Cocoon and cause a hurricane in Eden. Either that or Sash just hasn't thought of one yet. Okay. I mean, I like this one. This is definitely a good hit to start us off. We got Adventurers Inn. It is a land. It's a town. When it enters, you gain 2 life and it taps for colorless. That's pretty solid. It doesn't enter tapped, first off, which is awesome. Second off, you get 2 life as a bonus. Third off, it's really cute art. Welcome, we have rooms for 200 gil a night. Would you like to stay and rest your body and mind? Definitely want to stay there. Looks very cheery and cozy. Hill Gilgas, 4 and 2 red. For a 5/4 trample haste mountain cycling. Mountain cycling 2, so that means you can discard this for 2 and search your library for a mountain and put it into your hand, which is pretty good if you're into that sort of thing. Snoop would probably like that card. Trample and haste is decent too, 5/4. This place is dangerous, be careful, Zozo resident. Ice Flan, 4 and 2 blue. When this thing enters, tap target artifact or creature an opponent controls, put a stun counter on it, and it has island cycling too. I'm assuming there's going to be a set of these, like there's going to be 5 of these that are 5/4s that have this cost, that have land cycling and some sort of ability. I would definitely take this one over this one, to be perfectly honest, just because this one doesn't... It disrupts a player for 1 turn, whereas this one can come in and start swinging right away, and I think that's pretty badass. Yeah. I still think the Chocobo is the best card, followed by the Inn, though, so far. White Mage's Staff. 1 and a white. Job select. When this thing enters, create a 1/1 colorless hero creature token with attach this to this. So perfect. We pulled a hero and we got a artifact that goes with heroes. Nice. Equip creature gets +1/+1 and has whenever this creature attacks, you gain 1 life. And it is a cleric in addition to its other types. Ooh, cool. I do have a Clerics Matters deck, but that won't work in it. So, still though, that's a neat ability. And equip 3 is a little high, but I would pay for that, probably. I think that's better than the last 2 cards, for sure. Definitely not better than the Town or the Chick, though, so far. Bard's Bow is one of the ones that I've actually pulled from a Dollarama Draw the Destiny pack. It's not bad. It's another job select, so you get a hero. Gives +2/+2 reach and turns the creature into a bard. The thing that I don't like is the equip 6. You have to pay 6 to attach this to a creature you control, and you can only do it at sorcery speed. That's really bad. So that's probably one of the worst artifacts, I would imagine. Red Mage's Rapier. 1 and a red. Got job select again. Ooh, 3 in a row. That's interesting. Equipped creature has, whenever you cast a non-creature spell, this creature gets +2/+0 until end of turn, and it's a wizard in addition to its other types. Equip 3 is a little expensive again. It's kind of up there with the other one, but that is basically prowess on steroids. Instead of being +1/+1, though, it's +2/+0. But I mean, your creature's going to get massively huge, probably die. So if you want to put it into a sacrifice deck, that's not bad. And furthermore, yeah, I like that. If you can get down to a creature with trample, that's pretty good too. I think the White Mage's Staff is better than that one, but it's still decent. Vane's Treachery. 1 and a black. Kicker. Sacrifice an artifact or creature. Okay. Target creature gets -2/-2 until end of turn, but if you kicked it, it gets -6/-6 instead. That's pretty solid, actually. That is a pretty solid instant. If you're willing to pay the sacrifice, and typically black likes sacrificing stuff, so that's not bad at all. Poo Poo UFO. I hope that's how you pronounce that, because I'm going to feel really, really bad otherwise. 2 for a 0/4 flying. Tap this, and you can put a land from your hand onto the battlefield. Damn! Until end of turn, this creature's base power becomes equal to the number of towns you control. Okay, well, I only have 1 town, so that's not going to be super helpful. But the tapping to put a land onto the thing, again, that's insanely good for a landfall deck. So that might make it into my cut for a landfall. That's probably right up there. Summon Shiva. Okay, this is the first enchantment creature I think I've pulled so far. I might have got one in Dollarama Draws of Destiny. I can't remember for sure, but this one looks pretty badass. 3 and 2 blue for 4/5. Let us summon a sea in a new dream world. Ooh, I like that flavor text. Heavenly Strike. Tap target creature an opponent controls, put a stun counter on it for 1 and 2. And for number 3, draw a card for each tapped creature your opponents control. Ooh, interesting. It'd be better if they stayed stunned the entire time she was out, but I still think that's not bad. That's not bad at all. You're going to at least probably draw a couple cards if somebody's attacked in the last turn. Ooh, another one. Summon Esper Ramuth. Ramu, sorry. 2 and 2 red for a 3/3. I am Ramu, the Esper. Number 1, this creature deals damage equal to the number of non-creature, non-land cards in your graveyard to target creature an opponent controls. Ooh. Wizards who control get +1/+0 until end of turn. This counts as a wizard, so it's going to get the boost too. That's not bad. It dies after the 3rd counter comes off of it, though, which sucks. That's the only thing I don't like about these enchantment creatures. They're very expensive for what you're getting into play, and you're losing it as soon as that 3rd counter comes off, so that hurts. We got our hero token. Oh, I don't want to spoil whatever's back there. I forgot almost. Treasure. We got a forest. A beautiful forest at that. I like that forest a lot. Ooh, there's a little chocobo there, too. We got a double of the Red Mage's Rapier. Okay. I mean, that one wasn't one of the worst ones, so I'm not going to be mad about that. Plus, she's got a nice little hat there that almost fits in with my cowboy theme. Not quite, but almost. So I could probably slip that into my one mono burn deck. And we finish off with Vincent Valentine. I'm not sure if this is one of the good ones or not, but it looks cool. 2 and 2 black for a 2/2. Whenever a creature an opponent controls dies, put a number of +1/+1 counters on Vincent Valentine equal to that creature's power. Whoa! Whenever this thing attacks, you can transform it. It becomes a 3/2 with trample lifelink, and whenever it dies, return it to the battlefield tapped on the other side. Nice! Oh, that is sick. That might not be one of the most expensive ones per se by any means, but this pack has been fire. I enjoyed this thoroughly. There's a lot of fun art in here. There's definitely at least, like, I would say I would use almost all these cards. These 3 are probably the 3 that I'm, like, least likely to use. I'm not going to lie. And the saga creatures are kind of a maybe for me. But the artifacts are all pretty solid. These 3 here are really solid artifacts. That's an insanely good instant if you're willing to play the kicker. And I mean, like I say, in a deck that wants to sacrifice stuff, that's really powerful. The hero and treasure token is cute. I'm happy with that. The UFO is solid for landfall, same as this. The Adventurer's Inn is just adorable. That forest is beautiful. And we finished off with an amazing legendary that I could honestly see building like an entire commander deck around if I wanted to. Like, I could build a mono... It has to be a creature an opponent controls dies. I could build a mono black deck that would really hype this. Or I could pull one of the cards from my recent Shelob deck and put this in here, because all those death touch triggers would definitely boost the snot out of this guy. Lots of things to consider. Alright, well, this video went a lot longer than I expected it to. So much so that Kaiba actually fell asleep. And then woke up as soon as I turned the camera over to him. Alright, well, one more time, I just want to say thank you to MatCave Gaming for providing me with this amazing pack of Final Fantasy. The only pack of Final Fantasy that I will be opening on the channel. And providing me with some very cool cards to play with. And if you guys are into retro gaming, definitely go check out his channel. It is a lot of fun. He has a Member Monday stream. He does a Video Games Monthly box opening each month, where he gets a series of retro games from a company that is a mystery pack and opens it for a lot of laughs and enjoyment and nostalgia. And he just does a whole bunch of playthroughs that are a lot of fun to watch as well. So by all means, please go check him out. And please like us as well while you're at it if you enjoyed the content. And I hope you did. And Kaiba's like, okay, Daddy, it's now 6:40. I think it's time we can get going. So, without further ado, much love to you all from Kaiba over here and myself to you. Take care. Have a wonderful Sunday. This is probably going to air after a couple of the other videos. It might even air on Monday. But anyways, take care. Love you all. Thanks for watching. Bye.